Okay. Hi, welcome to my channel, Takoyaki Tarot. Today is today's May 1st, 2024. So it is May. Oh, it's May 1st, Wednesday, 2024. So yeah, we're over April. April was nice. April was nice. Let's see what happens in May. A lot of exciting stuff for May as well. So my last video was yesterday. Um, it is like 8:09 in the morning. Um, okay, so I'm gonna start pulling cards. Oh, before I get started, I want to remind anyone that's watching that these messages are not going to resonate with everyone, and that's okay. If they resonate with you and give you clarity, great. If it does not, then don't force it to be your story. Okay? Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna start off with this deck in particular. This is the deck that I made. Someone asked me, "How do you know when the reading is done?" I don't know. You just know. It just is. I mean, you could. I mean, I don't know. It just is. I'm gonna do that again because. Now, if those cards come out again, then okay. I think I have an idea of what the one card was, but I didn't see the other one. Watch out for flying monkeys. Okay. Okie dokie. Alright. Watch out for flying monkeys. There's something about keeping an eye on you. So people could be trying to keep an eye on the collective. I gotta put my hair up, hold on, okay? People could be trying to keep an eye on the collective. It's like, it's something about wanting to observe you. See how you operate, see how you act, see how you conduct yourself, see how you interact with other people, right? And it's flying monkeys. So now here's where it gets interesting, at least for me, right? One, this is a game, but that's more like a side note, right? Two, now this could be these flying monkeys could be like being sent from someone in particular, or it could just be like the enemy, like a spiritual enemy, like demons and the devil, right? So let's say like the devil is trying to send out flying monkeys, right? So you're gonna feel something similar in all of these people, right? And they all have the same qualities to them, in a way, in a way. Like I don't know if you know what to see, if you're seeing correctly, it's very obvious who the flying monkeys are. Like it's just I don't know. That's why I'm saying like if this is a game, but that's a side note because it doesn't really matter because like if you know the game, then like, is it really a game? Especially if you know that it's a game and you're not playing, is it really a game? No. So this would be like, let's say these flying monkeys, right? All right. Actually, what I was gonna say originally. So let's say this like a person is sending out people to spy on you, or it's actually like the devil. The devil is putting spirits and like these and amping up the negativity in these people. They're just like supposed to like be watching you and observing you, like monitor spirits, right? These people are like monitoring you, trying to observe you, trying to watch you. Now it's for someone, or it's just the devil's just trying to collect information on you, right? But either way, the purpose is the same, to collect information. It's the same. So in a sense, like, I guess it doesn't really matter who is or what is sending these people, because at the end of the day, it's the same. One, it's because someone's trying to play a game. Two, it's they're all flying monkeys. And three, it's to collect information, right? So now that you're aware, now that you know, you can just go on about your business, collect it, right? Because this is kind of like, if this is like a 2-player game or like a 6-player game, and they need you to fill that one spot, that last spot as a 6th player, and you're like, nah, I don't want to play. No, I don't want to play. What are they going to do? They need you to play the game, and you're just not playing. That's it. So you got flying monkeys. That's the whole point. It's to observe you and watch you for information. They're trying to collect information. They're trying to observe you to see how you interact with others, how you interact with just how you operate in general, right? They're trying to study you. It's so funny. Forced to be reincarnated. So somebody has to do something over and over and over again. It could be reincarnated. They have to come back. So one of the reasons why these flying monkeys, well, some of the information that they're gathering is how can they do, it's something that they're doing, the way they operate, the way they are, who they are, their energy, blah, blah, blah. It's probably all of it, honestly. But it's like, it's not doing anything for them. So now they're trying to watch you. Well, how can I, you know what I mean? They want information on how to not have to come back again. Oh. Oh my gosh. I haven't seen this card in forever. Cover your mirrors, collective. You need to cover your mirrors because somebody is trying to like do mirror magic. They're trying to do mirror magic. They're trying to like see what's going on in your environment, in your home, in your job, in your life by trying to like scry through a mirror or look through a mirror. Because believe it or not, mirrors are portals. Right? So you need to cover your mirrors. Or put like a block in front of the mirror. Okay? So cover your mirrors. This could be a Cancer that's trying to do this, or this is whoever this person is, or you're a Cancer, right? Or this just has to do like with the 4th house. This person is trying to see what's going on with your 4th house. That's why they're sending flying monkeys, because they're trying to observe, they're trying to study, they're trying to watch, right? Look, this person has secret addictions that they don't want people to know about. This person is trying to see what makes you shine, why you are so shiny. You were meant to shine. All right, collective. So you were meant to shine, and this person, they have to be reincarnated because they keep giving in to their secret addictions. And because they keep giving in to their secret addictions, that's probably why. To be honest with you, I'm going to like just keep it real. Like, you can't continuously give in to your secret addictions and then get jealous and mad at the next person because they don't give in to their addictions, or they don't have addictions and they were able to level up in life. Like, that doesn't make any sense. So you're mad at somebody else because you're weak, right? You cannot get past that obstacle in your life. And so you're mad at somebody else because they don't have those obstacles. So you need to cover your mirrors because somebody is trying their hardest to see what's going on with you, right? They're trying to see what's going on with your 4th house, your environment, your family, how you are, right? Because the fourth house is about the root base of yourself, who you are, right? This is also talking about your ancestral patterns. So this person, they're trying to study you. They're trying to observe you in any way they possibly can. So this is what I'm talking about. So either somebody is sending these flying monkeys to gather information, or it's literally just the devil. Because you know how the devil doesn't like happy homes and happy marriages and happy couples and happy people in general, healthy, happy people. He doesn't like that because he can't manipulate them. He cannot operate through them. He cannot, control them. He cannot trick them. Well, if you give me your soul, I will give you 5 years of blessings. But then you got to make another contract and then another contract. And then he cannot do that to you, right? So whoever this person is, either they're actually operating through devilish ways or they're stuck to the devil, or this is just somebody who they're tired. This person is tired. They don't have the strength to keep going and they don't want to keep going. So they're trying to figure out how you're keeping going, how you keep going. They're trying to see if they can either copy or simulate what it is that you're doing, then maybe they won't have to come back again. But it's already too late. They have to come back. It's already been called. They got to come back. And this person, I feel like their spirit is exhausted. They're tired because they have to keep coming back again. And the thing is, when you have to come back, you start from scratch. You don't know anything. You don't remember anything. I mean, you know it, but it's heavily suppressed because you got to start all over again. You got to start that journey again, right? This person is kind of like they failed to go through with their journey, and now they know that they have to come back. They just want to like hop out of line and budge. So this person, they're trying to watch what's going on with your fourth house. Your, like, who you are, how you operate, like how you manage life, and your relationships with other people, your relationships with your children if you have children. This person could also be trying to go as far as be nosy and trying to see like who all right, let me not, because it says where you go where you die, where you come from. This person may not like where they come from, and they use that as a crutch to be who they are in this life. And now where they're going to go is going to be, you're just going to have to come back, right? You cannot use, I feel like this person, wherever they came from, like, and by that I mean like whatever happened in their childhood, whatever happened, they could have grown up in like in a very poor area, or like, they could have even grown up in like in a rich household, but very emotionally neglected, or dad wasn't around, or mom wasn't around, always working. Whatever they grew up from, they use that as an excuse to be who they are, and it just come to their surprise. It just, I'm sorry, but that's not how that works. So now you got to come back and do it again, because you cannot use where you come from as an excuse to not do the work. I feel like that's what this person did. They used the excuse of where they come from, like as a scapegoat. Like, well, it's not my fault because when I was a kid, or it's not my fault because my dad, or it's not my fault because this happened. Right? That's a scapegoat. You're using it as an excuse. Now, I'm not saying like don't talk about it, or like don't be ashamed, or like whatever. But like if you come from a certain whatever, use that as a pillar of strength to be better than that, to ascend, right? You have to use that as a pillar of strength, not as a clutch to be like, well, it's not my fault that I'm like this. That's what this person does. It's not my fault. It's not their fault that they're like that. It's where they come from. So how could, right? Now put it like this, and I'm gonna give you another example. Like when you move from one country to another country, right, and you don't know the language, do you use that as an excuse? Well, it's not my fault. I don't know the law. I don't know the language. No. What you do is you end up trying to learn the language, learning the customs. You try to like understand better, so that way not to get yourself in trouble. This person doesn't even try to do that. And then when they get themselves in trouble, they're like, well, it's not my fault. I don't know the language. Or it's not my fault. I can't read that. Or it's not my fault. I don't understand. And then 5 years later, 10 years later, 20 years later, 2 months later, whatever the timeline is, right? They do the same thing again. Well, it's not my fault. I don't know the language. I don't know the customs. You, it's been how long, and you still using that line, right? Like there's so many, for example, like there's so many methods and ways to like learn a new language, and even if it's just the basics, right? At least you know the basics, right? But this person doesn't even want to learn the basics. Whatever it is, it's just, I don't know. And they could also be using the excuse of that they're tired, they just don't have the time or the energy to learn something new or to like do things the right way. So it's like they want to hop out of line and budge. But come to find out, they are being haunted. This person's being haunted. Yeah, you need to cover your mirrors. That's really big right now in this reading. There's something I'm missing with this though. So if they're trying to like do this, I feel like I want to hear. I want to hear. I heard again. They're trying to do this again. So maybe for a long time they were trying to do this, and it worked. And then I don't know, they just stopped. And now that they're trying to like cover, oh my gosh, now they're trying to like look at you or spy on you or see you through mirrors. They're trying to do this again. But here's the difference. The game has changed because you've changed, collective. So when this person tries to do this, what happens is there's so many things that have changed. One, they don't have the strength. They're very weak. All right. They don't have the same protection that they thought they did. They don't have the same allies that they once had. They don't have the same, I don't know, there's something about their focus. It's not, it's off, right? So if they're trying to scry, so let's say they're trying to jump in this portal and get to you because of how weak they are and how unfocused and their lack of direction, they keep going other places, right? And these other places, every time they come back from those places, it's like something is like attaching themselves to them, like little parasites, spiritual parasites. So it's like every day that goes by, this person is more anxious, more depressed, more angry, more irritated, more agitated, right? Because they keep doing these things and they're it's like spiritually they're naked, they're bare. And then they're wonder why they're cold and hungry and, you know, tired is because you're literally operating with no clothes on your back because God himself took it away. Remember that passage that I read in the Bible about Ezekiel? Let me see if I can find it. Hold on. And if you know anything about the passages of Ezekiel, that's where he talks about the archangels. You know? So here it is. What, did my phone just go off? Whatever, it's not important right now. Blah 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 blah. So it's right here. It's Ezekiel chapter 16 verse 37. Surely, this is God speaking. Surely, therefore I will gather all your lovers with whom you took pleasure, all those you loved and all those you hated. I will gather them from all around against you and will uncover your nakedness to them, that they may see all your nakedness. So basically, I feel like God, in a way, took everything from this person, and now it's like everybody has to see who this person really is. They have nothing. This is who this person is. This is somebody who is going against the collective. This is why they're going against the collective, because they have nothing. That's the only reason why they're continuously doing this. These people, they don't have, spiritually, they're naked. And now they want to like watch you and observe you and spy on you because they're not spiritually wealthy, protected. They're naked. Yeah. These people are being haunted. They don't have the same allies as they once did. Hold on, I'm gonna put this back. But yeah, if you know anything about that chapter, Ezekiel, or that book, the book of Ezekiel, that's where he talks about seeing the archangels. Also, there's 9 levels of archangels. Not archangels, but like angels, because archangels, those are their own categories as well. There's like apostles. There's powers, and then there's thrones, and then there's like um cherubs, and then there. Okay, whatever. Let me move on. Oh, and then there's like virtues. Those are a set of angels as well. The virtues. Um. So powers, virtues, cherubs, the thrones, the wheels. I think the wheels and the thrones are like the same though. Then you have like the archangels, and then you have the regular angels. Aw, all right. Okay, that makes sense. We have the letter G, and it says forgive them. So God is already dealing with these people. All you have to do, collective, is just forgive them. That's the only thing that you, as a child of God, should be doing. I'm not gonna say you have to, because at the end of the day, do what you want to do. But as a child of God, the only thing that you should really be doing is just forgive them, because at the end of the day, they know not what they know. Because if they did, they wouldn't be doing this, right? To them, they're only doing this because they just want to know what makes you better than them, and what is so special, and why you get to shine, and why they have to keep doing this, and they just want to know, and they want to stalk, and they want to spy, right? Because if they really did know, they wouldn't be doing all of this, right? So forgive them for they not know what they do. And then God is just dealing with this. God is handling it, right? You know, this is like chump change for God. Like, don't even have to. You don't have to think about this. You don't have to worry about this. Be aware. Be aware. But that's about it. Just be like, oh, okay, I see what's going on. Let me just keep it pushing, right? That's it. Because God's gonna deal with this. God is already dealing with this. If they're being haunted by their own actions, by how they feel of you, literally none of that has anything to do with you. It's all them, right? It's like someone is saying, "Oh, did you hear so and so said this about you?" Right? And you'll be like, "Oh, wow." And then they're like, "So what are you gonna do about it?" Like, what do you mean? What do you? Well, they're talking about you, right? You just said it. They are talking about me. That has nothing to do with me. They're the ones that has consequences about what they are saying about me. That has nothing to do with me. I'm not the one that's opening my mouth and rah-ing, right? That's not what the collective is doing. So it's like these people, there's also somebody that wants you to do something about what's being said about you. No. No. What you're saying about me has nothing like that. What do you want me to do? Right? You can't argue with everyone who says things about you. You'd be arguing until the end of time. Like, people are going to say what they want to say at the end of the day, right? And those consequences to what people say at the end of the day are those consequences. And for a lot of them is that they get to get haunted, right? They get to get haunted. That's your prize, right? You play stupid games, you win super prizes, and this is a game for these people. You're not about to play the game. And that's what I'm saying. Like, this is a game. And now you know this. You're aware of this. So you just get to, okay, I forgive you for trying to play these stupid games with me. I'm just going to go on over here and keep focusing on my 4th house, right? How I feel about myself, how I love myself, where I'm going, right? What's going on with my home? What's going on with my family? What's going on with my friends? What's going on with my job, right? That's all you're focused on, right? But these people want so badly to be like, you got to do something about, no, I don't. I'm not playing that game. You're going to have to find someone else to fill that 6th spot up, because it's not the collective. I just saw 2442. It's really not the collective. The collective has nothing to do with these actions that you did based on how you feel towards the collective. That makes no sense. It makes no sense. What do you mean I have to do something about how you... No, I don't. You got me all fucked up because I don't. Right? Like, I beg your finest pardon, but that's not my business because of what you're saying about the collective. That's not the collective's business either. The collective is not saying those things about themselves. You're saying those. You're making it your business to put the collective's name in your mouth. You're making it your business to think about the collective, speak about the collective, feel some type of way about the collective. It's you. You're the ones that are making it your business. So what does that have to do with the collective? Nothing. So what do you mean the collective? Like, oh, did you hear? Like, this is oh my god. This is a game. For a lot of them too, they probably don't even know that they're in this game, right? It's like the devil is whispering to the darkest, most negative parts of themselves, amplifying it, instigating it, right? And it's just like one day they wake up, oh, I'm going to talk about the collective. I'm going to start gossiping about the collective. I feel some type of way about the collective. You'll know who these people are too, because one day they're like, oh, hi, and then the next day they're just like, oh, right? They flip-flop, right? It's because it's like, and those hi days, be careful, because those hi days, it's just really to like study you and get information, right? So they have to like up that energy. It's like borrowed energy. They have to come towards you with confidence and friendliness and shining and I'm very wonderful. Let's talk. Give me information about you. Right? But that's only temporary. That's borrowed energy. Because again, these people have parasites on them. That's borrowed energy. It's like those parasites that are on them are taking their energy, and those parasites are like, all right, we're going to give you some of your own energy just for this purpose. Get information for us. Right? And after about like maybe however long, and for the majority of the time, they still got nothing, right? Congratulations, you get nothing. Who says that? Anyway, so this is a game. You're not playing the game. You know the game. You know what's going on. Time to move on in reverse. So these people don't want to move on from this. They don't want to transform. They don't want to change. They don't want to be free. Also, these people are not free. They're binded. They're stuck. It's like these people will always forever be caterpillars. And then they're looking at the butterflies and you're like, well, that's not fair that they're butterflies. How come they get to be butterflies? Because a caterpillar did the work. You collective, you as a caterpillar, you did the work. You know that it takes time. You have to So here's what happens, right? Fun fact. I love fun facts. When a caterpillar turns into a butterfly, there's the chrysalis stage, right? But what happens in that chrysalis stage, the little sac, right? The caterpillar literally decomposes itself. It deconstructs itself, not decomposes. Sorry, it's not that. It's deconstruct. Decompose would mean like it would like be no more. But a caterpillar deconstructs itself down to like the cellular level until it's like a pile of goop. And then it builds itself back up into a beautiful butterfly. And it takes work. It takes time. It takes about like 2 weeks, right? For this process, the chrysalis stage to form. But here's the thing, it doesn't end there though too, because after the butterfly emerges from the chrysalis, it cannot fly for about maybe 3 to 4 hours, depending on the species, depending on the environment, depending on the strength of the personal butterfly, blah, 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 right? It's a case by case scenario. The butterfly, because it doesn't end there, the butterfly cannot fly for a couple hours because its wings have to stretch out and its wings have to dry out as well. Because a butterfly cannot just come out and start flying away. No. The butterfly's wings are damp from the deconstruction phase, because when it deconstructs, it's a pile of goop. It's all wet. Not only that, but if you've ever, I know this because I literally just hatched butterflies like a couple weeks ago. Like I saw them and like I had them in like the tiniest little caterpillar forms with my daughter, and we watched them grow, and it was like amazing. We watched them. I even posted the pictures on my community board. So my daughter, she loved it, and she was just like, caterpillars. But we watched them from little baby tiny caterpillars. We watched them grow every day. We watched them in the chrysalis form. We watch them, you know, emerge. But also too, it doesn't end there either, because when a butterfly emerges, you'll see like it looks like a pile of a pile of blood and like little red spots of goop. So that's actually the pieces of its old caterpillar form that did not make it to the butterfly form. So a caterpillar is literally not only transforming, but it's literally dropping away. It's releasing parts of itself that cannot be, it's not useful. It cannot go with it to be a butterfly. It cannot be reusable. It's just no good. I just saw 33.3, and I've been seeing 333 like all day yesterday. So this is a fact. Look it up, right? The process of a butterfly. And like depending on where you go, you get like a little pamphlet, and it'll tell you like you'll see little like, you know, droplets of blood or droplets of goop, red goop. It's because those pieces are the pieces that cannot come with it to be a butterfly. So not only are these people not willing to do the time to like put in the time that it takes to transform, they don't want to let go parts of themselves that's not good for them. They don't want to transform into a butterfly. They don't want to go through the process of deconstructing themselves and making themselves just better. They also, there's something about like, I don't know, like because when a butterfly, after it comes out of the chrysalis, it cannot fly immediately. It has to wait. It's like this person, they don't want to wait in line. They just want to like jump out and budge to the front. Yeah, so if you want to do that butterfly thing, go to insect lore, right? So, all right, I'm going to read this card. I also feel like this person, that's why. Like you cannot, this is a caterpillar trying to copy a butterfly or trying to take notes on a butterfly. Like, how are they flying? Well, first and foremost, and jot this down, is because they're a butterfly. How come they're flying and I'm not? Because they're a butterfly. How come they get to shine and sparkle in the sun and, you know, go wherever they want and I can't? Because they're a butterfly. What do you mean? You're a caterpillar comparing yourself to a butterfly. What are you talking about? Do you like what do you mean? And it's like this person, they're trying to send out flying monkeys and trying to the whole purpose of this, they're trying to find information on you. Now, it could be through other people, it could be through spying on you, watching you, monitoring spirits, flies. Flies are disgusting, by the way. They're so dirty. Right? It could be through flies. They're just trying to see like this is like no shade to caterpillars, right? Because you guys do caterpillars are amazing, right? It's because of caterpillars that we have butterflies, right? But no shade to caterpillars. But this is like a karmic caterpillar. It's like this caterpillar, this karmic caterpillar, they're like trying to see what makes you, why you get to fly, why you get to go wherever you want to go, why you get to sparkle, why you're, because this is a butterfly. It's like this person that they're trying to see, why does that butterfly get to fly and I don't? Well, are you gonna do the work and become a chrysalis and get rid of parts of yourself that's no good, that you cannot use, that you cannot take? No. Okay, so then shut up. Like, what do you want? What do you want? Like, I don't get it. Time to move on. Oh, here's a card, by the way. It's very beautiful. All right. So it came out in the reverse. These karmic caterpillars, this is not, you know, but I feel like time to move on is for you, collective, right? You're like, I'm not playing these games. I'm just going to keep it pushing and go on about my business, go on about my day, go on about my life, go on about my mission. All right. There is sorrow when someone no longer feels the way they once did about you, but you, so yeah, you just don't care about these people anymore. And okay, let me move on. But you know, you lit a light in their lives. Yeah. I feel like for a lot of these people, I'm going to keep reading, sorry. I feel like for a lot of these people, they want to keep looking at you. But it's like, maybe physically, that's another reason why it's like they want to observe you like you're like some sort of rare, like exotic endangered species of a butterfly. You know, it's like when you see something you've never seen before, you just want to look at it and observe it and know everything you can about it and watch it and like see it in its natural state. It's like it's a fascinating thing, right? So despite how these people feel about you, that's the biggest thing. It's like their fascination towards you, it makes them feel some type of way because it's like nobody cares to look at them like that, right? And it's not just them that look at you like that. It's the world. The world looks at you. Your friends, your neighbors, your community, your friends, your job, your environment. It's just people look at you with fascination. Even your enemies look at you with fascination. These are enemies. Even your enemies look at you with fascination. And it's like they want to know why. They want to know everything. They want to spy on you, stalk you, observe you, be around you. And half the time, these people, the same people who are observing you and are fascinated by you are the same people that don't even like you, right? They don't even like you. So, but one of the reasons why they're watching you and observing you is because their fascination, they cannot let it go. So they're watching you and observing you to see what makes you so fascinating, and they can't figure it out, right? These people will observe you to the ends of time if they could, just to see what's going on, and they can't understand because it's God. That's why, because it's God. All right. Even though the time has passed for your tales to intertwine, so if these people were once in your lives, that time has passed. They no longer can be around you. Like, they have their time. I was just saying something about like that. Or did I hear that in my dreams? The time has passed. Their time has come and gone. It's like, so you were probably in their lives temporary, so that way they can see a shining bright like you, an example of what the light of God can do. Even though the time has passed for your tales to intertwine, the loosening of the bonds of love need not be bitter. For now you must take your leave to refine who you are next to become. You will not be lost when you follow the darkening path into the unknown. You will wander, but there are fragments of your soul waiting for you to find them along the way. Be content with the light you carry within and the light you have lit with others. These will be the guides on the mysterious path before you. So yeah, you've seen what's going on, you know what's going on, you understand what's going on. Now it's time for you to move on to like light another path. And these people are just like, I feel like these people they've been stuck in darkness for so long, and now that you've left, they're like, wait, the light. Where did it go? Boy, the collective, there's also like something about like you took the light. They want to make you feel some type of way because you are taking the light with you, but it's like they feel like you're taking something away from them. But it's just, that's not the case at all. You are the light. So wherever the light goes, wherever you go, the light goes. Morning.
Hello, my light.
So yeah. All right, let's get some tarot. I made coffee. He's so silly. He said, I will follow you, my light. Oh my god. So yeah, I don't want to do Kipper. Okay, no. I need something in here now. I just saw it. Alright, let me get like 4 cards of Kipper. So, the gathering of information, the attempts to gather information. because they have to come back and they continuously give in to their secret addictions. So because of that, this person, okay, so this person who has like secret addictions, they're convinced that you too have secret addictions, or you too have like, I don't know, like the same secrets as them when it comes to addictions, but like that doesn't make any sense. That's just how they think, you know. It could even be their own addictions that's like tripping them out. So we're not gonna get into that. But because of their own addictions, they're trying to spy on you, and watch you and scry, and right. It's just they just want to know why you're not. This is kind of giving me, like, I talked about this in my reading recently, how this person does, so whoever, like somebody who doesn't know who they are in their mind, because they don't know who they are, everybody must not know who they are as well. So this is somebody who has a secret addiction, and in their mind everybody has a secret addiction. Oh, so that's another thing too. This person could try, and one of the reasons why they're spying on you and watching you and observing you is because they want to see if you have any secret addictions. And oh my god, you fucking dumb girls. All right, wait. These could be karmic women. But anyways, these karmic women, for some of you it's karmic men, but they're karmic no matter what. They're like caterpillars that just don't want to ever change and transform. They want to see, they're observing you because they want to see if you have any secret addictions. And whatever those secret addictions are, they want to exploit it. It's like they want to like shout it to like the community, your neighbors, your friends, your family, your boss, your job, your coworkers, whatever it is. It's because they have things like that they're ashamed of and they're embarrassed of. I need a tissue. Hold on. There's a crow outside, by the way, at my window. Because they have this, you too must have this, right? And I feel like one of the reasons why they want to see if you have any, or that they think that you have any, and they're gonna, in their mind, they've already came up with the conclusion that you do. That's like strike number one, I guess, right? That's like their whatever. So in their mind, they think that you do. And because they think that you do, they're gonna look for it and find it and look for it and find it. Because what they want to do is they want to exploit it. It's like, if we exploit their addictions first, no one would ever think twice that we have one. Or no one would ever look twice that we, you know, that it was really us that was doing this and doing that and doing this and doing that, right? So, you know, there's nothing you can do about that, because that's them talking, and then that's them thinking. Granted, it's all because like of how they feel about you, but like I said, you're not the one that's taking actions on how you feel, like, you know what I mean? The only actions that you're doing is just focusing on your shine, and these people, they feel some type of way about that. So let them do whatever they want to do, let them think whatever they want to think, let them say whatever they want to say, because at the end of the day, there are repercussions to those actions, right? There most definitely are. Pick up a law book, right? You'll know. All right, let's see. Yeah, they want to exploit something. They want to find out like some sort of hidden gem of. A lot of it also has to do because they want to embarrass you. They want to exploit and embarrass you. Because it's like, one, you're taking the shine away. You're taking the light. Two, you're fascinating. Everybody wants to know, you know, even they're fascinated. So even your enemies are fascinated. And three, it's like, you're too focused on your fourth house and you're not focused on the game, right? It's like, there's so many reasons why they want to punish. It's like a punishment. They want to exploit and humiliate you. And it's like, it's the devil. The devil is telling them to do this. The devil within them, they don't like God's light. That's why you're shining because of God's light, and they don't like that. So it's like they have to punish you It's like you have the audacity to have God's light and not operate from the devil. How dare you? Right? But God, that's where God comes in, because God's like, listen, my sweet collective, don't even worry about it, because I got this. This is a battle between me and, don't even worry about this. This has nothing to do with you, right? It's like when parents take it out on their kids, but they really have something against like the mother or like the father. It's not the child. The child is just like, it just happens to get in the crossfires. That's you, right? It's like two parents fighting. It's like that. It's like between the devil and God. I'm not saying that the devil's like a parent, but like, I'm just using it as an example. This really has nothing to do with you. This is between God and the devil. It's just that the devil is using these people to attack you because of God. Now, these people are in bad health. Right? So, congratulations. You play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. These people have no energy. They could be like always in bed, always laying down, always tired, always fatigued, always with a cold, always sick, always something. And that's what I'm saying. Like when these people come towards you, it's because it's borrowed energy. Hey, how's it going? Information. And then after that, that's gone. They don't have that energy anymore. Right? It's borrowed energy. They don't have true energy. I read something online where it said natural humans get their energy from the earth, and fake and soulless humans, they get their energy from causing like chaos and stress to other humans, and then they feed off of that. Right? Main female in reverse. So yeah, there's a main female in reverse that's watching you and observing you for information. Now this main female in reverse could be working for the person that has secret addictions, or this is the person that has secret addictions. It's a karmic feminine. I just said that. I literally just made this. It was like a weird comment, I know, but it was a comment where I said these dumb females, or these dumb chicks, I don't know, whatever. It's a karmic female. I knew it. I could just like, right? This is a karmic female. So now either this karmic female is the one that has a secret addiction that's sending out these flying monkeys, or this is the same feminine. But either way, no one is healthy right now. They're not healthy. Someone is also bitter because they feel like they're being forced to cross paths with you. Whether it's like you're walking your dog at the same time that they're walking their dog, or like you're on the same hiking trail, or in the same job, or like for some of you, this could be somebody in your own church. Like, oh, I can't believe Jackie has to sit in the pews over there. Right? I don't know. It's someone that's like, they feel bitter because it's like whatever environment it is, they feel like they have to, like they're being forced to cross paths with you, and they hate that. So it's like whether it's a community, like even a gym, a job, like I don't know, but there's a karmic woman here that feels it makes her like bitter when she has to like cross paths with you, because when she does, she has to see you, and like every time she sees you, it just reminds her about all of this, and it leaves like a nasty taste in her mouth. It doesn't sit right with her. And I'm only laughing because like that's not like I feel no type of way about this, because these are not like, this has nothing to do with the collective. Those are your personal feelings. So honestly, like, okay, like, what do you want, right? Courtship reverse. Nobody wants to work with them. Whether it's like, I don't know why I'm getting like if it's a gym, like if they have like a trainer, the trainer doesn't want to work with them anymore, or like a mentor doesn't want to mentor them anymore, a boss doesn't want to work with them anymore. I don't know. It's something like that kind of energy where it's like somebody was like training them or mentoring them or like trying to. It's like this person was being. Somebody else was trying to build up this person to be put in some sort of position. And now whoever was building that person up, or they're realizing this main female in reverse, it's like they don't really deserve this position that I thought they were fit for. So now it's like that trainer is quit, or that mentor it quit, or that boss is like, yeah, this is not working out. Like this person could even be getting terminated or demoted. I don't know what it is, but it's like they're not fit for something. And it shows. Like there's partnerships that are not working out for this person. This main female in reverse. It's crazy. Ooh, change. Look, it just fell out. It fell out so smoothly too, like butter. Like butter. It just fell out so nice. Change. So this person doesn't want something to change because they're not changing. Because they're not changing, they don't want something to change. And because they don't want something to change, they're not changing. It's a little paradox within them, right? If there's something I love, it's a good paradox. But so yeah, this is a little paradox within them. And it's somebody, so that's one of the reasons why their mentor or their trainer or like their boss, they're no longer partnering up with this person. They're no longer training, teaching, mentoring this person because they're realizing that this main female in reverse is not changing. Nothing is, this is, they're also seeing how they truly operate. Someone who like watches and spies and stalks, has secret addictions. They also have like issues or problems or hauntings and things like that. They're not healthy. So it doesn't matter how, if it's like you cannot want to change all you want, right? But that doesn't matter because the world is going to keep moving on without you, right? It's like the best and worst example I can use, like when a loved one passes. The world doesn't end, unfortunately. It's going to keep on going, right? So it's like this person is kind of like, because they don't want to change, they feel like that's going to affect the environment around them or the world around them. It's not. The world's going to keep on going, whether you want to admit it, you want to see it, whether you want to acknowledge it or not. It's going to keep on going. You cannot stop change from happening. It's going to happen. So yeah, change. There's a man in this card too. This could also, side note, this person could have also tried to prevent a man from coming towards you or giving you something or offering you something. Like, so this trainer, this mentor, this boss, they're seeing something for what it is. And it's like this main female in reverse was trying to prevent like a masculine. So like if this is like a trainer, right? And this main female, like this guy is training this main female in reverse, and he's realizing like all the work that he's doing, and you know, she's still the same size or she's still the same weight, right? Like nothing is really changing. So, and as a trainer, you want to see progress with your clients. You want to see growth with your employees. You want to see wisdom with your mentees, right? You, whatever it is, right? You want to see your people connecting more with God. But it's like whatever is going on, it's like this person, because of how stuck to their secret addictions they are, they will always be stuck in bad health. And this mentor, this trainee, this boss are seeing like nothing's changing, so I'm wasting my time, right? And I feel like this main female in reverse was purposely doing things to make sure that this I'm only shuffling half, but this masculine would not see that she's actually still the same. Nothing's changing, nothing's growing, right? And she's too busy being stuck to her addictions and watching and stalking and spying and observing you. And at the same time, though, here's the thing. This is why it's so funny, because even though this person is watching, stalking, and observing you, they're fascinated by you. They still have that fascination. But in person, when they're around you, they're very, very bitter. They don't like that. But they will do everything they can to, like, watch and stalk and spy you. Anything they can to, like, observe the fascination that they have with you. Right? But God forbid they had to see you in person. Right? So a lot was done to make sure that a change will not take place, especially for some of you. Masculine will not come towards you. Like, this trainer now wants to train you because he sees that there's something about being agreeable as well. And I know a lot of people have, like, a feeling about the word agreeable, like an agreeable woman or, like, an agreeable man. But, like, if you're not agreeing and accepting towards change, then what are you doing? This person is not a very agreeable person. It's like they always have to combat and battle and, use that defensive card whenever a speck of criticism comes their way, too. Whoever this is, I'm really calling you out, huh? Oh, well. Shouldn't be in my readings. Okay, so, yeah. So now that trainer is going to work with you, or that boss is going to work with you, or that mentor is going to mentee you. I don't know what that is, right? Hey, did you get coffee? I like your shirt.
Thank you. It's husband material.
I like the pants. Can I see? Can I feel?
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah, that's a good material. That's nice.
That's husband material. These are husband material. These are husband material.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah, I'm looking like a solid husband over here.
Yeah, you are. All right, let me finish this reading. Go, 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 go. Page of Wands. Okay, so Page of Wands here. I feel like you're going to be getting some good news, collective, and it has to do with this change that's coming your way. But that's another reason why you're being told to cover your mirrors, because as this good news is coming your way, this main female in reverse can sense that a change is already happening, and there's, like, nothing that can be done about it, which is exactly why they're sending out, like, flying monkeys, right? They're sending out people to observe you, because it's like this person is very fascinated. They want to watch you, they want to stalk you, they want to observe you, but at the same time, seeing you in person makes them bitter. It like their spirit just be thrashing and flip-flopping and hooting and hollering inside of them, because their spirit is still connected to the devil, right? And that light inside of you, it just be riling up them demons inside of her, all right? So she physically cannot be around you. And, like, it hurts, all right? So what she's doing is she's sending other people to observe you, watch you, get information on you. Not only that, but she's also trying to, like, scry through mirrors, trying to get information on you, to see what this good news is, to see who's going to come towards you, to see what's happening, right? To see what this change is bringing for you, right? And it's just everything that this person does is just keeping them in bad health. Now, I'm getting part of their secret addictions. It may not be substance abuse. It could also just be they have a secret addiction towards you, towards watching you, towards spying, towards stalking, right? It's that's what their secret addiction is. So, yeah, this person's focused on all the wrong things. Oh, another thing too with the Page of Wands here, they're observing now more than ever because they want to see what this good news is so that they can block it, right? It's like they want to see what it is. They want to hear what it is. They want to learn what it is. So if they're sending people to watch, observe you, and stalk you and spy on you, it's because they're hoping that you'll give them information, right? But they're also observing you because they want to also know if you have secret addictions. Because again, whatever information that they gather on you, they're trying to see if they can use it against you to make sure that this change does not happen, right? They don't want to be seen as the one that has secret addictions. They want to see what information they can get on you, if they can use it against you, if they can stop it from coming towards you, right? That's all that it is. That's why they're in bad health. That's why they're being haunted. That's why nobody wants to work with them. Because right now, all they care about is you and what they can do to stop this change from happening. The devil. I just told you, this person is operating and like they're attached to the devil. That's why they physically cannot be around you. Like it physically hurts because like those demons inside this person, they be hooting, hollering, and thrashing about. It's because that light, the light of God inside of you, it hurts them. They cannot see it. You ever see? So there is this one episode in Supernatural where after like the angels got kicked out of heaven. It's a whole thing. It's a whole season. It's a really good show. But there was this one season where it was like about how like the angels got kicked out of heaven because Lucifer was playing games and whatever. It doesn't matter. The point that I'm trying to say is that there was this one episode where there was like this demon. Her name was Ruby. And she was talking to Sam. And this angel came around the corner. And it looked like a human. But because spirit can see spirit, the demon Ruby was like flipping out. And she was like acting like erratic. And she was like so scared. It's because that light within, that angel is from God, right? So that light, it like literally paralyzes them with fear and disgust and anger and shame. And that's literally how this person feels when you walk into a room. That's why like looking at you, it makes them angry. Being around you, it makes them uncomfortable because how can a demon be comfortable around an angel of God? It's impossible, right? So that's why like this person, if they cannot be around you physically because of how it physically makes them feel, they're going to send people around you, right, to get the information that they themselves cannot get. But this person, they're attached to the devil. They can, it's I don't know, man. They don't want to let this go. This could be a Capricorn as well with the devil card as a major. I'm only going to be reading majors, by the way. I'm not reading minors. It's just majors. So this person could be a Capricorn or they just operate out of this energy. We've got Capricorn and we have Cancer out here. Ace of Wands. This person doesn't know what else to do. They have no passion. This person, I feel like every time they try to be creative or they try to like start a project, it's like there's no passion behind it. There's no creativity. This person lacks creativity. They're also trying to watch you and stalk you and spy on you because it's like you have all that creative spark. You have like the ideas and this person doesn't. So that's another reason they're watching you because it's like they want to take your ideas. They want to, I can do that too, but they don't want people to see them as saying that. So they're going to watch you and see what ideas you have, and then they're going to like repeat it to the world as if it was their idea. This is a copycat. Or they're trying to be a copycat, but they can't. This is a game that they're trying to play. They could have been playing this for a long time too. Trying to steal your ideas, your creativeness, your sparks, and then present it to the world as their own. But they can't. They got themselves stuck by continuously doing this, right? And now it's like, now that they're stuck, now that they're sick, they're in bad health, nobody wants to work with them, they're going to come back around and try and steal from you again. This is a thief, a copycat who's a thief. They could be doing this at night too with the cover your mirrors. They could be trying to watch you through your mirrors at night. That's why you got to cover your mirrors. But it doesn't matter because this person is being haunted. Yeah, Justice came out. Libra. So Justice is here. The scales are being balanced now. You're getting justice for this. If this person tried to prevent a change from happening for a very long time, it was working only because it just wasn't the right time for that change to take place. But like I said, when a caterpillar goes into a chrysalis, it takes time for that butterfly to form, right? So it's not like this change was going to happen overnight. The scales of balance were going to be fixed overnight. There's a whole process that goes with this. That's why now, after all this time, the scales are being balanced. Because what needs to be seen is being seen. What needs to be heard is being heard. What needs to be said is being said. And in this situation, it's this change. And with this change comes justice for you, collective. There's also something about money. This person could have been trying to prevent a change from happening, because it's like, if they prevented a change from happening, they could get money. But like, if this is like a job, right? They were trying to prevent their boss from seeing them for who they are. Because if they did, they would get demoted and you would get the promotion. It would be like that. Or like in a community, it's like, I don't know, they were just trying to prevent you from having access to something. Like you can't walk your dog there because only we can walk our dogs here. I don't know. This was all to prevent you from having access to something. And for a lot of you, it's about finances, because this guy, that's the fool, by the way, is throwing a pentacle, a coin, and breaking the scales. It's like somebody was doing way too much and it was like an unfair situation. I feel like with the fool here, that's also Aries. You're now like the boss of yourself. Or this person really was trying to make sure that a boss would not give you something. Or like a trainer would not work with you. Or a mentor would not give you knowledge or information. Or whatever this was, it was to prevent you from having access to something. Finances or knowledge or freedom or wisdom. Or this person could have even been trying to keep your shine away from you. And it's because they're so fascinated. It's like, I want that shine. What makes them so fascinating? It's like, it's weird. This person is addicted to being obsessed with you, but also at the same time hating you. It's like they're your biggest fan and your number one enemy at the same time. The Chariot, Cancer again came out. So this could be a Cancer that is like obsessed with you. This person also wants to find a way to come towards you, but it's like every time they try to, they physically can't. They physically can't be around you themselves. And it's like, they know that the best way for them to get what they want to get is if they come towards you themselves. But for some reason, they can't. They can't physically come towards you. But they want to, right? Because they know that you have the ideas, you have the sparks, you have the creative gift. They want that. That's why they want to come towards you. But at the same time, they physically cannot. And that could literally be God making you shine brighter and filling you up with more love, so that the demons in this person physically cannot come towards you. Right? But it's like, their mind is like, yeah, well, we want to come towards the collective because the collective has all the ideas, the spark, the creative talent, the gifts, right? This person wants that. But the demons in this person's like, no, we can't go near them. No, we can't. We can't do that. Right? Even the demons in this person are afraid of the light within you. That's how powerful you are. But again, that's not your business. So that's another reason why this person is in bad health, because they're going through like some sort of battle within themselves. It's like they want to come towards you, but spiritually they cannot. It's like they're not allowed to. Right? And they could be trying to, and it's like every time they try to come towards you, they get sick. They get ill. It's physically ill, physically sick. Because spiritually, they're not allowed to, and they're not listening. So they keep going against that. That's why every time you see this person, or every time you hear about this person, they're always like sick or in bad health, or I don't know. It's just something. It's always something. The Emperor. We got more Aries energy. Yeah, this is you. You're like, this could also be someone standing in their power and their strength, coming towards you. Like a leader in the community coming towards you, setting things right, giving you what's meant to be yours. wanting to work with you. This could also be somebody who's like ready to lead you, now wants to lead you, wants to guide you, wants to be your mentor, wants to be your trainer, right? So you've got Aries in the Chariot, Aries in Justice, Aries in the Emperor. And in the Ace of Wands, it's the High Priestess. The High Priestess knows, like, there's no short of abundance when it comes to this Ace of Wands energy for this High Priestess. So you could be a High Priestess. There's no short of abundance. It's like you're always able to, like, oh, I have an idea. Oh, I know what we can do. Oh, let's do this. Right? This person, this main female in reverse, she wants that. She wants that ability. Like, she's so fascinated by it. But it's not hers. It's 919, by the way. Page of Pentacles. So, yeah. I think I'm going to cut the reading there, though. Eight of Wands, reverse. Yeah. This person's, they cannot come towards you. They're blocked. I feel like this really is, like, physically, it has to do with, like, their physical health and, like, physically they're unable to come towards you because wands are, like, it's not just about, like, passion and creativeness and, like, it's also about, like, taking action, motion, movement. So it's like whatever this person is trying to do, it's like physically, whatever movements that they're trying to take towards you, it's not possible. So now they're trying to do what they can spiritually. But even spiritually, it's like they don't have those same allies and partnerships, and they don't have the strength spiritually to do what they're trying to do. That's why every time they do it, whether it's physically, they can't. Spiritually, it's just not. Nothing is working out for this person right now. And it's, that has nothing to do with you because that's them. So, and that's why they're trying to play this game again. This is a thief. Page of Wands. Yeah, there's an emperor that's going to bring you some sort of good news to spark a change. After realizing that being around this main female in reverse, nothing was changing, nothing was happening. But being around you, movement, right? So this is a reading. Hope it helps. Bye.